Excuse the voice today, excuse it, but I had to go live to discuss this special in not so good way situation about this individual streamer by the name of Dalton Etherly. He is a racist, a very rude streamer, and he thinks it's really cute. He goes on live and he does things and says things to people walking down the street, minding their own business, not bothering anyone, for views and for clicks. And he is outright, straight up in your face, sort of racist. Now, I'm like, you want to be a racist? Be a racist. That's your prerogative. But what you're not going to do is get in my face and try to think it's okay. I don't know what's going on with this world, but people need to get together and leave people alone. I'm going to show you a couple of videos and we're going to talk about it. And I want you to see how rude he is. Well, he finally met his match, someone that was not going to put up with it. But before we get into the show, remember, running recaps is strictly commentary. And everything that we talk about or I talk about on this show is strictly entertainment purposes. That is all. But also, make sure you like and subscribe. That is very, very important. I need you to like, subscribe, and share, okay? Appreciate you. All right, I'm getting ready to play this video, and I want you guys to see how ignorant some people are in this world for no reason, just because they can.
Social media personality known as Chud the Builder is facing charges after police say he caused quite the scene in downtown Nashville. It was at a steakhouse where it included yelling racial comments at people inside of that restaurant. So according to an arrest affidavit, Dalton Etherly was live streaming Saturday night inside Bob's Steak and Shop, even after staff had already asked him not to record and disrupt dinner.
Okay, why do you think it's okay to go into a restaurant and just be ignorant? Not ignorant. Ignorant. Ignorant is someone who just get off and don't care and think that there is no repercussions for, doing whatever you want to do to anyone, whenever, wherever you think it's cool, and no one is going to retaliate against you. How do you think it's cool? And who do you think you are going into a restaurant and not paying the bill? Well, it ain't happened like he wanted to.
Police say when employees told him to stop streaming, he became loud and started making those racial comments. Investigators also say Etherly refused to pay his tab after ordering nearly $400 worth of food and drinks.
Really?
He was arrested and charged with theft, disorderly conduct, and resisting arrest. His bond was set for $5,000.
Perfect. Perfect. This is a fool that really needs to get what he has coming.
This racist piece of shit, Dalton Etherly, has gone around Clarksville, Tennessee for the last month, being the biggest racist piece of shit that he could possibly be. He owns a business in Clarksville, and I tried to ignore it. I did not want to boost this dude because it's what he wants.
Exactly.
He wants to get rich from being a racist piece of shit.
Now, this is my thing. I felt the same exact way because I felt as if when you talk about people like that, it gives them more oomph, more energy. It does exactly what he's trying to do. But he gonna get his because you cannot go around being rude and disrespectful to people who are not bothering you. It's just not that time anymore. I personally don't understand and don't get why people just don't get it and leave people alone. And I totally appreciate Leroy for posting this video about him. So it's not working out the way that he thinks it's gonna work out. Listen to this video.
But he keeps doing it, and since he lives so close to me, I feel like I need to say something. So here's the tension that you want, Dalton. Let's get into it.
Get into it.
All right. This is his business. Phone number, email. He lives in Clarksville, Tennessee. The two things we're going to do today is I'm going to show you a little bit of what he's been doing. I can't show you a whole lot because it's so racist that this app will take it down. But it has his ad. You can go find it if you want to. Make sure that if you live in Clarksville, Tennessee, you are not getting this guy to do any business for you. The second thing we're going to do is he has gone to two businesses in Clarksville, and both of those businesses have kicked him out. So we're going to make sure we praise them today. First up, his original video that got him all this attention that he's wanting for being a racist piece of shit.
Exactly. Here he is.
He chimping out.
Doesn't he give you that look?
He said, what's the issue? Because I looked at him.
Chimping out?
He chimping out.
Chimp.
Why? You don't like?
You get the chimp part, right? He's trying to call him a chimp because they're African American men. They are. black guys. So he feel like chimp. My biggest thing is, what does he look like? He calling someone a chimp with that mustache looking like it's from the 1300s. Why is he calling someone a chimp?
You don't like looking ugly?
Phone down, bitch, boy.
Shut up. Pull up.
Oh, he got found.
Yeah, walk up.
Found.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, all right.
They chimping out.
Just feel like because he got a little power on him, if you know what I'm talking about, the you know what, pow pow. He thinks that he's tough. But put the pow pow down. Let's see what you really, really made up. And I'm not condoning violence, but this guy right here, Dalton, Chad the Builder, whatever he wants to call himself, is rude.
So I had to cut out him saying the N-word multiple times so this video did not get taken down. But he does call him the N-word multiple times. He's driving around Clarksville, Tennessee, which is 25% black. He is antagonizing random black folks for just existing with racial bullshit. And whenever they react, he shows them his pew-pew. Because in Tennessee, we have stand your ground laws. And guess what a stand your ground law does? It allows a racist, roided up freak like this to drive around a city that is 25% black, antagonize them with racial shit. And then when they react, it gives him the right to lay them out right on the spot if they get physical with them. Yes, this.
And he's exactly right. Florida also has a stand your ground law, or at least it did. And I know of, not know personally, but know of several that have used this, and it should not have applied because it was a self-defense situation. Stand your ground law should not even exist in a situation where someone is attacking you and threatening you. The situation should always be evaluated independently. It should not automatically be, okay, someone's walking up to me and I feel threatened when you're the initiator of the situation.
Yes, this is what stand your ground laws do. Allow shit like this. Because if it wasn't for a stand your ground law, he would be getting his ass whipped all over Clarksville. I can promise you that.
Yes.
All right. The second thing we're going to do is we're going to say big up to these two businesses that kicked him out of their business. Those videos are coming up right now.
Plum Line Coffee.
What videos?
They don't want to serve him because he's ignorant. Ignorant.
Yeah, something like that.
So, y'all don't want to serve me because of
That's just purely
free speech?
Because you ignorant.
That's not.
Who's the owner?
Bill and Jen.
Now you want to ask for the owner.
Contact them, then you're more than welcome to. They got an email.
Yeah.
Gotcha. We're going to refuse service tonight, just to let you know.
Oh, so free beers?
Free beer, but we're going to ask you to leave right now.
Oh, you want
Right
me to
now.
leave right now?
Yep.
Right now.
For
At
what? For
Chud
what
the
reason?
Builder.
Just refusing service. We have the right to refuse service to anybody.
For what?
We have the right to refuse
Being a
service
jerk.
to anybody in our restaurant.
Is it because I say I'm a white man that says the N-word?
Now, why do you think they're refusing service to you? Because some people, this is the thing, some people think because we're all of the same race that we all are on the same page. That is not absolutely, positively not the case. And that's what's going on right here. They're refusing him because he's a jerk off.
Because I say I'm a white man that says the N-word. That's why you don't like me.
We have the right to refuse service to anybody in the restaurant.
Anybody.
So unlike Target and all the big corporations that are bending the knee to the racist in DC right now, that first company, Plum Line Coffee, kicked his ass out. Make sure you go by there and get you some coffee. The second one was a restaurant called The Mailroom. Make sure you go by there and get you some grub if you're ever in Clarksville. Let's support these businesses that support us and don't support a roided up racist freak like Dalton Etherly.
Don't support foolishness. A restaurant that does not support foolishness but support their patrons and they care about them. Okay, I got one more video I want y'all to check out. Look at this. This is where he's at right now because of an altercation that happened on Wednesday. I'm so glad. Karma is a mofo, y'all.
Today, the Montgomery County Historic Courthouse and County Courthouse are all closed. This is all because of an active police investigation. Clarksville police say that
An active investigation involving Dalton Etherly, aka Chud the Builder. Fool. A fool, y'all. Fool.
Dalton Etherly and another man got into a fight yesterday. This happened outside the court.
And y'all know the man was a black man. Because those are the ones he target and he tries to intimidate because he walks around with the pow pow on him. But everybody has a pow pow. Not just him. That's what he don't realize, but that's what he found out.
House there in Clarksville. Etherly goes by the name Chud the Builder online. He is known for antagonizing people on camera.
All the
Now, the
time.
Montgomery County Court records show that Etherly was due in court yesterday morning over a debt to a credit card company. Police say that both men involved were taken to hospitals. Etherly was booked into the Montgomery County Jail. He is charged with attempted murder as well as aggravated assault.
Bam.
Now, you may remember that Etherly made some headlines earlier this week when he was arrested in Nashville for live streaming at a restaurant on Broadway. They asked him to leave. He would not. They arrested him for theft of services there after he would not pay his tab.
Okay, this is what I am talking about. He got his. Finally, he got what was coming to him. He was antagonizing the man by the courthouse. The man was not putting up with it. He explained to him that he has PTSD. If you come up to me with those names that you be calling people and being rude and those racist slurs, I'm going to deal with you. Allegedly. And this is what happened. I am so glad. Unfortunately, I hate anyone got pew pew, but it was only a matter of time because he felt that because he was carrying that and the stand your ground law, which definitely needs to be a rehaul on it in every state that has it. He felt that he was entitled to say anything to people and people don't have any defense against him because that is his constitutional right. Freedom of speech. Well, you cannot do that because everyone don't care about consequences when you're totally disrespecting them. And my biggest thing, why is it that you don't care for a person? If I'm walking down the street and you walking down the street, you don't know anything about me. Not a thing. So you don't like me just because God blessed me with all this melanin in my skin. What is your problem? He got exactly what he deserves. I mean, a jerk can be black or white. But when you actually are racist, that's a whole nother situation. And it's not just black. He does it to different minorities. He's just rude, and he is now facing charges of attempted M. You know, they don't want you to say certain things on here. He's been charged with that and pew pew outside of a courthouse and probably among other things. And you know what? It was recorded because that's what he does it for. He does it for the live streams. He does it for the views. He does it to bring havoc and bring attention to himself. Now, guess what, Dalton, a.k.a. the Builder? You finally got your just reward. Now you sit in your butt because he's still held, go up for a bond tomorrow. I'm assuming he'll get out. He is rude. People like him don't need to be around causing havoc to people for no reason. The difference is in self-defense, and it's a difference in enticing people to defend themselves. And the stand your ground law definitely needs a rehaul. Another thing, people be taking this streaming stuff way too far. We all know that it is money. If you get monetized, you become known, good or bad. People like you. Seems like more people bad get more notoriety, child. I don't know. But people take streaming too far. Like, they do anything for clicks and views. And my biggest thing is that now you sitting down in the jail and now you're facing charges of attempted murder. Now what you gonna do? Who's gonna follow? Oh, yeah. People will follow when you go get out on bond, if you get out on bond. And people will follow you, Chud, when you go to court. And people will follow you when you get sentenced, if you get sentenced, because we done seen some cray stuff happen. But what is your goal at the end of the day? Then if you get some time for attempted M word, then you're going to want to sit there for a long time. And then eventually when you know you ain't getting your little behind out no time, so then you're going to want to be sad and going to want to repent and say, I'm sorry, I went about it the wrong way. So now you can make money on that. Child, off with him. Terrible person. You got what you wanted. You wanted attention. You wanted clicks and views. You got it. Now sit and spin on it. Make sure you guys like and subscribe to my channel, okay? I would definitely appreciate it. This is a fool right here. Peace out.